it's Patrick Hutzel from intensivecarehotline.com with another quick tip for families in intensive care. So currently we are working with a client who has their 79-year-old husband in intensive care with congestive heart failure and kidney failure, acute kidney failure. So the intensive care team is refusing dialysis. In the meantime, the client is 10 to 12 liters positive, meaning he's not making enough urine, and therefore he could die of fluid overload by simply fluid overloading the heart and the lungs, and that eventually will lead to his heart to stop, And initially the client said that they don't want all measures to be done, but now they've changed their mind and they said, look, we want to start dialysis as soon as possible. And the client is a candidate for dialysis because he's otherwise stable. He's not on inotropes or vasopressors. So therefore, the chances that the client will tolerate dialysis and hemofiltration because he's otherwise hemodynamically stable still, right? The intensive care team makes the family wants the family to believe he's not a candidate for dialysis and he won't tolerate it. Well, we argue otherwise. And if the client isn't getting started on dialysis very, very soon, he will probably die of fluid overload and heart failure. And that could be perceived as murder, right? And when we were in a meeting with the intensive care team and the palliative care team, they were saying it's not, quote unquote, in the best interest of the patient. Well, who are they to decide? Who are they to decide what's in the best interest of a patient? And clearly, in any jurisdiction, it's the patient and the family that makes the decisions, and the hospital has to follow suit. Anything else is simply illegal, right? So, moral of the story here, the family would have had no idea that dialysis is an option if they hadn't spoken to us, because they simply don't know what they don't know, or they didn't know what they didn't know until they spoke to me. And I explained to them, well, with what's happening here, yes, he is a candidate for dialysis, and now the ICU team admits to that, but says, well, it's not in the client's quote unquote best interest. So there you go, and they're using all sorts of euphemisms to advocate to kill the patient. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous, and it's highly unethical, and they've got the ethics committee in. Well, who sits on an ethics committee? The hospital employees sit on an ethics committee. There's no third party oversight, which means there's conflict of interest. The ethics committee is not really an ethics committee, because the ethics committee will decide what's in the best interest for the hospital, and what's in the best interest for the hospital is simply to kill the patient and have an empty ICU bed for the next patient. So think about that. So any ethics committees are full of nonsense. They're just a hospital vehicle to get what they want. Think about that. Anyway, look, that's my quick tip for today. If you have a loved one in intensive care, go to intensivecarehotline.com, call us on one of the numbers on the top of our website, or simply send us an email to support@intensivecarehotline.com with your questions. Also, have a look at our membership for families in intensive care at intensivecaresupport.org. There you have access to me and my team 24 hours a day in the membership area and via email, and we answer all questions intensive care related. I also offer one-to-one consulting and advocacy for families in intensive care. I talk to intensive care teams directly. I represent you in meetings with them, and so forth. If you need a medical record review in real time, please contact us as well. We review medical records in real time, which is what we've done, or what we are doing with this particular client, to give that second opinion. And if you want a medical record review after intensive care, if you have unanswered questions, if you need closure, or if you are simply suspecting medical negligence, please contact us as well. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for regular updates for families in intensive care. Click the like button, click the notification bell, share the video with your friends and families, and comment below what you want to see next or what questions and insights you have from this video. Thanks for watching. This is Patrick Hutzel from intensivecarehotline.com, and I will talk to you in a few days. Take care for now.